Hi guys, welcome back to the covered kitchen or white carrot, whatever you want to call it. Right, we wanted to share today a little cheeky recipe because I woke up today with the idea of cinnamon rolls. I was like, I just want a big, tasty, fluffy, puffy cinnamon roll. So we're gonna do it. So we looked at it, and it's not complicated, but in this situation with the virus that's all over the place, we couldn't find any yeast. So we thought, what's the replacement? Then we literally been to Aldi, Asda, Lidl, everywhere. So we're gonna try and replace it with baking powder and see how it works in this kind of situation. But if it doesn't happen, we've got a second plan, which is puff pastry. So let's start with this. What we need is just 2 eggs, cup of sugar. We're going to use a tablespoon of salt. This is a tablespoon of baking powder, which is enough for 500 grams of flour, so it's alright. This is just literally half of the block of butter when you buy it in the shop. Just
so unsalted butter?
Yeah, unsalted of course, because it's dessert. And melt it in the mic. We need 5 cups of flour and a cup of milk. And you can mix that by hand. You don't need these fancy mixers and all that. You can do it by hand. Once you mixed it, we should leave it for an hour to rise up. Okay? Here we go. I literally worked out the dough for literally a couple of minutes. Do not overwork it. You don't need too much flour on it. If you've got too much flour, just move it aside and just roll it in a bowl. Put a bit of vegetarian oil on your bowl. It helps rising your dough.
What olive oil?
Any oil, yeah, and prevents it from sticking on the bowl. And you just leave it for an hour and a half to rise up
Till it's doubled in size.
Yeah, basically. And what I like to do is just rolling it up everywhere, and I just like to leave it in the oven, light on, and just leave it there for an hour, because the light in the oven gets a bit of a warm area and it helps rise up. We'll just cover it with a towel and that's it.
Okay guys, so now we're going to do 6 tablespoons of butter. As you can see, it's melting. We're going to do 1.25 cups of brown sugar. That's going to go in right now. We're making the caramel sauce. We're going to do, how many of these? 3?
3 big spoons of double cream.
3 tablespoons of extra thick cream, and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is going to be so tasty and so goddamn caramelly, that's all we can say.
Just while you're waiting for your dough to rise up. I'm not pronouncing it right, am I? Say it.
Dough.
Dough. Yeah?
Dough.
Dough. Yeah?
Gonna add our sugar.
So 1.25 cups. See in a bit. Just for the filling, we need sugar and cinnamon. Well, if you can try and get and find like better cinnamon than just ordinary one, it's probably better quality, better results, but we only found this one right now. So it's 2 teaspoons. That's a bit hard to do, but somehow 1. Getting there, guys. 2. Oh, it's a bit more because that was a bit flat. And we need a cup of the same brown sugar. I don't know whether to put it all. What do you reckon?
No, I think that's enough.
Only this much?
No.
So you mix that up, and this we will spread on the pastry once it's all ready. So we're all prepared now. We're just waiting for the dough, and the caramel is ready. It's just cooling off, and that's it. So here we go. It risen up a bit. I don't think it risen enough, but it did. We're just gonna give it a go. So just spread it literally with my hands, my fingers. I just pushed it. There's no flour on, and as you can tell, I don't do pastry often. You just make it like even everywhere. Try your best, and that's that. I've got a bit of butter there. Just try and spread it everywhere.
You can use a spoon or a knife to spread
could
it,
do, yeah.
but she just wants to use her fingers.
Yeah, just try and cover it every little bit. I tried to melt that butter.
At least like 3 cubes of it.
Just try and spread it everywhere. Just imagine all that flavour that's going to go. And this is literally going to give you a heart attack. Honestly. If you're trying to do a diet or eating, this is not a recipe for you, are you? Right, so we're doing this. Spreading it everywhere. After that, just going to put a bit more. Just play with it. Plus, I like doing it that way because it's just less to wash after that, isn't it? Right. So, after we've got this spread, just cover every corner. After we've got this, we're just going to do our mixture. It's literally like, probably won't need that. Just try and do it evenly, everywhere. Doesn't need to be perfect, it's home baking anyway. So, there is not much stress over that. Just try and spread it. And we're going to start rolling. What's difficult about rolling, because the dough, it's very sticky, kinda. It's very hard to make a roll as easy as you would think normally. Right, so what you need to do is, I'll just give that out. So here we go. I just lift it from the edges usually.
Trick is to keep it very tight.
Yeah. Roll the first, that will be your middle. And just keep rolling it and trying to keep it like that. Just step by step.
Going back and forth, left and right.
Yeah.
You'll start to get a swirl effect.
So I just got a bit of a hole there, but I just pushed it, tucked it in, and that's it. You just keep going. So here we go. I've got a little cotton there, and I've got green so I can see it easier. Do not use knife in this recipe. You're just gonna smudge all the layers together. So what I do usually, I'm saying this as if I'm professional, but I've done a few times. So you try, it's a big roll that. Try and go in the middle without cutting the bottom, like. Try and lift it and grab it with your very long nails. Right? So if we say that's the middle, right? You just
cross over.
Yeah, cross over.
And pull and lift as you
That's
go.
it.
There you go.
And then we go under again. So that's my half there. And can you see here how I've seared it up?
Ah, I see now, and then you can see the swirl effect inside.
And then it's easier to go this side, isn't it? It's not going to be such a long way then. And you just, thickness, it's up to you what kind of thickness you want them. So you just do that sack, and that's it. So here it is. I'll show you now. We'll place them in. But that's that. We've got them ready. I pushed them down a bit. Do you remember the caramel sauce we got done before? Dead easy. Cream, butter, sugar. That's it. Wasn't it?
Yeah, vanilla extract.
And a bit of vanilla extract. So that goodness, I want to try it. Anyway, we tried it before. That goodness, I'll do it that way so we can see. Oh, I put my teaspoon in there. Right. That goodness is going to go there.
Very naughty. It's a heart attack on a plate, that, but it's so worth it.
Exactly. Plus, you can always store them in your fridge for like, I would say a week.
Yeah. And this caramel, guys, is lovely. I've even just made an iced frappuccino and put some of it in it. It was gorgeous.
So,
instead of using sugar.
So you're trying to spread it on the sides so you can imagine when that melts a bit. Oh, it's going to be
all over
fun. Like that. I think that's enough.
No, keep going.
Okay, keep going.
There's only a little bit left in the
oven. I would say it's bacon. Bacon is always slow job. So 200 degrees, not higher. And I would leave them for like 20 minutes.
You might have to scoop that out now.
Until golden brown, if you can see them. But bear in mind all that caramel, it's gonna drop down, so you'll be able to see the pastry. Plus, I like them a bit gooey, I would say. I don't like them completely cooked. So after that,
they look like Yorkshire pudding with gravy.
yeah. So we're gonna do our pecans.
There we go.
There you go. Just be kind of.
These are the crunched pecans that I
crunched,
managed to smash before. Because we've also got these as well. That's what we're putting over as well as full ones.
Yeah. And then just spread them properly. Try your best, basically. And these, once it's all ready, I'll just put like a few on top. Just for prettiness. But should we add some more?
Yeah. Add them now, so at least then when they're hot, because they always taste nicer.
Oh, definitely.
And they're going to be like caramelised
so
as well
put them
now.
There.
You can just jot them around.
No.
She's all about decoration, guys.
There. There.
Look at these.
There. And as I said, 20 minutes, 200 degrees. And
I hope
that's
they're
it.
going to be tasty.
And fingers crossed!
Right, here we are, guys. As you can see, we've done it. I've
Boom.
just scooped this piece out. And if I might say so myself, it smells fantastic. Right, so this is on here for purpose of decoration. Just wash my hands because I have just licked it. Here we go. You know, if you want to go a little bit wild, we've got extra thick double cream. And we can just...
If it's one heart attack, why not 2 heart attacks at the same time?
Scoop
why not?
that on top like that. And then
Go into it. Go into it.
Ooh. This is going to be hot.
Oh, is it? Are they good?
The cinnamon. The caramel. What we've done, guys, right, instead of putting the caramel underneath and then tipping it on so it's all, should we say, all watery.
You could do it that way, yeah.
We just wanted to put it on top so the caramel's gone a little bit harder, but it's perfect. It gives it that extra crunch and it goes well with the, what is it called?
Pecans.
The pecans, and it's just,
Yeah, is it wild?
with the cream. Oh, sorry, but yeah.
So here we are, guys. Pecan caramel, cinnamon rolls. It seems hard, but it's not really that hard. Just takes a bit of time. That's it, isn't it?
We got there in the end, and all it took was a dream in the morning.
Yeah,
So,
that's it.
All I can say, guys, is subscribe
And try it.
and try, or just give it a go. You don't even need to subscribe. Just go for it.
That's it. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.